What is it that modern women want in a man? We hear what they say they want all the time, but have you ever noticed what they say they want doesn't match up with who they end up with? What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Because of this, I thought, let me go ahead and tell the gents a story today that what modern women say they want is all a lie. Modern women who act like this.
How do you feel about this situation?
You haven't changed nothing into my name. You haven't put the house in my name. You haven't put the insurance in my name. And then you got like everybody else is on as a beneficiary.
I can't.
No,
you cannot be.
What
you just say? Say that one more time. Say it again.
You heard what I said.
Go. Just be the bigger person.
Oh, fuck. Ass bitch. This is what you get when you mess with a crazy ass bitch. I'm not a crazy ass bitch. Don't ever fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Category: bad bitch. I'm the bar. Alien superstar. With
Have you guys ever cheated?
I cheated on my last boyfriend like 75 times. He was broke as fuck. My new man, he would never. He got money, he a plug. He for sure be taking care of me.
Do you think it's a red flag that you're single at 30?
No, not at all.
So why'd your last relationship end?
I cheated.
You cheated on him?
Yes.
And that's why you're single?
Yes.
Why'd you cheat on him?
I was still in love with my ex.
He was a rebound.
100%.
How long were you with the rebound?
Him for a while.
So you were messing around with the rebound while you were with your ex?
Yes.
So you cheated on both of them?
Yes.
Maybe you're the problem.
These same modern women who behave like they did in the previous clips want men like this.
I'm not dating a man that does not come from a two-parent household. I don't care what race you are.
You came from a two-parent household?
No.
That's bullshit.
There's a big difference with the man who was raised with his mother and father versus a man who was just raised with his mother.
You created this problem.
And I had the pleasure of marrying a guy who was raised by his mom, and I dated seriously a guy who was raised by both parents. It's a big difference.
How much money does a guy need to make in order to be with you?
I mean, I'm not saying money's a factor, but definitely over 6 figures.
You can't be serious.
I agree, yes. Like, I would love 100 grand at least.
Okay. How tall does a guy need to be in order to be with you?
6 foot.
He needs to be 6 foot.
Yeah.
So I would prefer someone who's over 6 feet. Honestly, I mean, definitely over 6 figures.
You gotta be 6 feet, 6 figures. So a man that made 80,000, that's not
No, not at all.
Why is 80,000 not enough, bro?
I know me, I know my lifestyle, that's just not going to cut it.
Understand this. A lot of these men out here are broke, poor, don't have no money. And a lot of them have an irrational fear of women using them for money that they don't have. This is what I do when I want a man to leave me alone. Ask them for some money.
Just like 1,000, go get your nails and your feet done. Here, there's two more thousand, go get you some clothes or whatever, go shopping, do whatever you want with it. I know you gonna get hungry, so there's some food for you and your friends. All you gotta do is just tell me, girl, how much is the rent? 15?
How does a woman like myself move on from being a side chick to a 6-figure man?
Why don't you go get a job instead of wasting your time on all this crap?
Do you wanna stop being a side chick or just upgrade the nigga? Because if we're a side chick, you was a side chick to maybe like a 4-figure man, right? Maybe a 3-figure man.
I mean, he's got it. He's got it all. And I'm just trying to like move on from.
Start with baptism. Society would have us believe that, you know, the fastest way to make some money is to go find a man with money. But I wonder why so many women ask questions like this instead of, how can I become a 6-figure woman?
Because even 6-figure women want 6-figure man.
I understand that.
Let this man prove that he makes 6 figures or plus before I can give him my time. That's problematic. If you can't see that, I don't know what's going to help you. There are some men who will play on you because they make that much money.
Yet, they say they're too good for men like this.
How many 6-figure men? You know what you do. You know a lot of sick people.
Yeah, I would say yes. They are single.
Are they younger or older though?
I would say a lot of them are older, but I could tell, you know, they're a little nerdy. I don't want to say nerdy.
They can't really get girls.
Men don't want. You talking about the guys that men don't want?
Don't do that.
The ones that the women don't want.
Yeah.
So guess what? So you can get
far, bro. You can run through them.
I'm about to say,
but don't do that.
And you from the bottom. So at the end of the day, you got.
They don't have swag.
Yeah, and look.
But so don't do that though. You asked me a question. I'm just telling you, they're out. They are.
They are.
No, if you're in finance, you know them, but they're nerds.
Some women look for crazy men because they do not want the good guy. They don't want the nice guy. They want the crazy man. They're gonna be calling them, stalking them, doing all this crazy stuff, cheating on them. That's all they know is crazy men.
Hottest thing a guy can do?
I'm not really into nice guys because I look boys, so I can't really think of anything nice that they can do.
All right, and what's the worst thing a guy can do?
I guess be nice.
Be nice.
Because sometimes if you're too nice, it gives it's like the ick.
Really?
You know? Because it's like, why are you so nice?
Do you like when guys like degrade you type shit? Is that what you like?
Not degrade me, but because I feel like if a guy is nice, that means he gets no girls, and that's like a turn off. You know what I mean?
I knew it.
But then I'm on social media I want a guy that gets no bitches, but that's just not true.
Y'all don't want to face the fact that there's too many men. There are more men that are not good than there are guys that are good. But the only thing that the not all men mindset is going to get y'all is got.
Why do we never give the nice guy the chance? Why do we look at the nice guy like the ones who's just annoying and just thirsty and they're always available and not attractive to us? And meanwhile, we're complaining that we're getting dogged out, that we're dealing with manipulative, narcissistic men who can't treat a woman right. Not even men, little boys who don't know how to treat a woman right, who just fumble us all the time. We complain that we get treated like that, but 9 times out of 10, we overlooked the nice guy to deal with this man.
I'm getting sick of women asking me, where are the good men at? But you stay in your house every Friday night, you antisocial, you don't respond to DMs, and you got the nerve to be like, where are the good men at? Not in your house. You don't socialize. You do not spark invitations. You don't even look inviting, and you're wondering why you can't find no good men.
The truth is, modern women aren't used to something that they've never had or emotionally ready to deal with when it comes to good men.
I was not used to somebody being so upfront with how they felt and being affectionate and planning dates all the time. It felt so boring. And as a result of my unfamiliarity with that stability and interest from him, I just assumed, I just don't like this guy enough. And I thought that because I didn't feel as addicted or as much in a chasing mood as I was before. But you shouldn't even have the desire to chase because he should be the one doing all the chasing. And when he is the one doing all of the chasing, that's when you can sit back and have time to be bored because you're being taken care of. And for once, you have nothing to stress about. You have nothing to overthink about. Everyone talks about how they want a good guy, but no one talks about the type of person you need to be able to grow into in order to deserve that relationship and actually make it work with a good guy long term.
So as I've been dating myself, I just learned probably last night, I am not ready for a good man. I am not ready for a good man. I'm not talking about a halfway good man where he good at first and he switch up halfway. I'm talking about the good man from day one to the day he died. It's just in him to want to do right. That kind of a man. Because I'm so used to trying to prevent pain, so used to trying to, not get hurt. I don't know what it's like to be with somebody who ain't even thought about trying to hurt me.
Women date men that they would never want their sons to be like. If you don't want a child like that man, why are you dating him?
I'm afraid she has a point.
Why are you procreating with him?
Gents, we know that modern women will say that they want a good man, but they reject those men. So the question is, what type of men do they go for and end up with?
And you know what? I don't like to date my type of guy anymore because I feel like it's really boring because he treats me so good, which common sense, you want to be treated good from a guy. When you get treated good, it's kind of boring, and don't hate me, but I do love toxic, and I don't mean super bad, but I like some spice in my life. And yeah, that's why I kind of don't like my type of guys anymore. I like somebody who I don't mean mistreats me in a bad way, but you know what I mean by toxic? Yeah, that's my type.
This is something I'm definitely trying to get out of, but I love a toxic man.
I really do. And that shit be fucking me up. It really fucks me up because I love me a toxic man. Men who are assholes, who are fine, who have the money and the arrogance and the resume to be an asshole, I kind of like it.
So I like thugs in theory, but like as soon as somebody tell me to hold something, stash something, get rid of this gun or something like that, sir, I shouldn't even be here.
What's a red flag that secretly turns you on?
Felons. The more convictions, the better.
My friend was in prison and he gave me details of another prisoner, and I was writing back and forth to this prisoner, right? We phone calls and whatever, and I used to drive to strange ways in Manchester and go and see him and whatever. And I built this bond with this man that I couldn't even kiss. And that was where I realised, although that was absolutely a wild situation, that actually I'd got this really toxic warped mindset that sex meant love or a relationship, and that's where, by not being able to have it, made me realise, oh, actually, hang on a minute, I need some sort of therapy. Like, I'm damaged from these relationships.
What kind of man are you looking for? I am looking for a man that is healed. Actually, I'm looking for a reformed husband, basically.
I'm not surprised.
You have to be healed. You have to be established. I don't mind someone who got out of jail. You just have to be established and on your feet.
I'm sick of it. I'm tired. I don't know what else to do. Don't laugh! I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. I don't know what else to do, y'all. He keeps stealing my car. Like, for real, why? And then I get a phone call. And he got caught. I'm tired of it, y'all.
A boss bitch is never gonna find a man because she's pretty much an entry-level man. You're responsible for yourself. Congrats, babe. The only kind of man that you're gonna attract when you flaunt the fact that you don't need a man, you could take care of everything yourself, you pay all your bills, you have and own a business, you can buy every single thing that a man can for you and double it and keep it for yourself, and you take care of your own bills, house, and kids, is an authentically trash man that's gonna use you until the well runs dry and he runs to the next boss bitch, or a leech that's gonna use you to build himself up and then leave.
And because modern women are choosing the bad boys, the Pookies, the Chads, the Tyrones, the Ray Rays, the Glocktavius, and even the Felantonios, this is often the result.
Are you making it seem like it's just so cool, like it's okay for her to be...
It is what it is.
No, she's 16.
No, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
What do you mean? You sound crazy.
I feel like you're making it bigger than what it is.
No.
I don't think it's.
I think it's her decision.
She's 16 years old.
But she's gonna be okay.
But she's 16 years old. She's a baby.
And that's fine.
That doesn't make it okay.
How is that possible?
A lot of y'all be getting pregnant by dudes who flex rent money and then wonder why you're struggling. A lot of y'all be getting pregnant by dudes who don't even claim you and then wonder why you're struggling. A lot of y'all be getting pregnant by dudes who just want to smash and then wonder why you're struggling. A lot of y'all be getting pregnant by dudes who you don't even know the mom's name until you get pregnant and then wonder why you're struggling. A lot of y'all be getting pregnant by dudes who don't even know how to spell your last name right and then wonder why you're struggling. Now you can easily blame the dude who, you trusted with his pullout game or believed him when he said he was putting on a condom but then never bothered to check. But I believe in equal responsibility, so just as much as it's his fault, I also blame the women. Man don't even have a 5-year plan, yet you think you can map out 18 years with this man? Good luck.
How many children do you have?
23.
Damn!
22 baby mother. Real bad man.
Dude already has 2 baby mamas. What goes through y'all head to make y'all want to be the third?
What is dick? D-I-C-K. Dick?
Now, what really blows my mind in these conversations is that you have people telling men that they need to worship women and go after them because they are the prize. Men and women telling men that their value is less than that of a woman. And these are the type of people that modern women are listening to and getting terrible ass advice from.
Men aren't obsessed with women anymore, and it's weird.
You're weird.
These men are more into themselves than they are women. They expect a woman to buy them flowers and chocolate. In their mind, they're the catch, and women should chase them.
Yes, damn right.
But these men are too self-absorbed, and they expect a woman to do everything.
Whose fault is that?
The more you build a man, the more you open his options for other women. But when a man builds a woman, the opposite happens. So if he set the bar so high with providing for you, spoiling you, taking you on vacations, just being your full provider and protector. If a woman did a man like that wrong, the chances of her finding another man like that is slim to none. That's why there's no risk involved when a man builds a woman.
So men are the only ones who benefit from women and they have nothing to lose at all. Tell that to all the men out there who are divorced right now, who have lost half of everything they've worked hard for. Tell that to the men who have lost access to their children and can barely see them. Tell that to the men who have to deal with women who use their kids as pawns. Tell that to the men who have literally worked their whole lives to provide for their families until they literally expired from this earth. Tell that to them. If you're wondering why men have checked out of the dating game, I've tried to show you a snippet of it today. And I'm gonna link a video at the end of this one that is gonna keep this conversation going. Now, some of you women watching may be saying, hey, that's not me, I would never do that. But these are the famous last words of women who have taken their men to the cleaners if he doesn't do things the way she wants him to do it. Men are just done with the lies and the inconsistencies of modern women today. And some of you women will watch this video and you still won't get it.
There was a study from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch porn than go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
They don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat.
Right.
Than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's a sad reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of a headache to have to deal with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I gotta take you out. I gotta hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you don't feel that.
Yeah, but then I gotta get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Talk. Call on the
phone. So you rather hand?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
If you wasn't married,
I'd probably be beating my meat at 100 miles an hour.
But I was struggling to bring my TV, fit it into my car. It was in a big box. It's a 55-inch. It could barely fit into this car. I'm sitting out here struggling to get this in my car. Men are walking back and forth. No one is trying to help me.
Decades ago, you wouldn't have needed help. The men would have done it for you. The thing is, the world has changed. Women have changed. Now, see, something I tend to do a lot. I tend to imagine, what if I was a man? What would I be doing today? Would I help women? Truthfully, when I think about it, no. Absolutely not.
That femininity thing is tough though. We're not, because I feel like we're not allowed to be too feminine anymore because we're picking up slack for men. So it's like I gotta be half guy and half girl.
What slack are you picking up for you?
Women are going to work every day, paying half of the bills every day, and then we gotta come back home and also do everything around the house. And so then that's when I get mad.
A woman that has kids, right, and she's working multiple jobs and she's paying all the bills for her household and she has kids, she never uses, well, I'm working, I can't be a mother, I can't be a nurturing, like she never would use that as an excuse. So I don't know why all of a sudden now, because you work and because women have fought for equality and now y'all work in the household, now we can't be feminine. When y'all go to y'all employers, right, y'all know exactly how to turn on that switch. Y'all don't never give y'all employer no attitude, y'all don't give them your ass to kiss, no nothing, but y'all feel the need to turn that switch off with your man and be able like, well,
you gotta put up with this shit.
You gotta put up with this shit, but when I don't go to work, I know not to talk to my employer like that. I'm very much in my femininity when I talk to my employers.
Ladies, I understand that you have issues with some men, and it's understandable. But at some point, if you keep choosing the same type of men, you're going to end up with the same type of results. And when you're used up and you spit out and you're tired of being independent, you're tired tired of doing things the way you've been doing it, not listening to another man, you may end up like these women. But at that point, it'll be too late.
I'm looking for a man to help me take care of my 10 children. I get 11 mental health care checks for me and my 10 children. I also get food stamps. So if this you think you can help me with these kids, hit me back up. I'm desperately looking for a father for these kids.
You must be out of your goddamn mind. This life thing is just not for me. It is not for me. That's what I'm realizing. Bills are a no. Work is a no. I don't want to do nothing but shake my booty. That's it.
I am so tired of having to be a man. You have a good man and he does those things for you. Appreciate them. Tell him you appreciate them. Because you could be like me and have to do it all. And it sucks.
I came home and I just screamed my lungs out. Because the more processes I put in place, the more things I explain to people, the more training I do, the more shit I do, the less it works. At work, in corporate, in my personal life too. And I don't understand what am I supposed to do differently now? What is it? What am I missing? I'm eating healthy, I'm drinking water, I'm taking vitamins for God's sake, I'm staying sober, which a glass of wine right now probably would have been a good idea. For what? To keep being miserable, coming home at 6:30 and waking up at 5 a.m. every day for not seeing my cat. She's most of the time mad at me because I'm not home, not having any friends, not having a boyfriend. What is all of this for?
Again, smart men, they aren't simping over these modern women today. Men are going elsewhere and they are exercising their options. They are going where they are appreciated, not tolerated. Gents, I hope you enjoyed today's video. As promised, I told you I was gonna link a video that's gonna keep the conversation going. I promise, it's really good. You still here? Click on the video, damn.